case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a 2004 case that turned the very interpretation of shareholder rights on its head, the Delaware Supreme Court examined who really gets to claim harm when a corporation's board postpones a proposed merger. Minority stockholders sued the directors of the corporation, maintaining that the postponement led to a reduction in the value of their shares. Instead of seeing this as direct harm to the individual stockholders, the Court of Chancery viewed it as more of a collective issue and therefore dismissed the claims as derivative. Derivative claims, rather than targeting specific harm to individual shareholders, aim at addressing an injury suffered by the corporation itself. Correspondingly, any recovery or remedy benefits the corporation as a whole, rather than individual stockholders. By contrast, a direct claim specifically alleges harm to individual shareholders, separate and distinct from damages to the corporation overall. The shareholders were claiming the latter, but the court disagreed and dismissed their case. The Delaware Supreme Court, however, took issue with the lower court's interpretation. It clarified that a direct claim relies on proof of individual harm or infringement on a shareholder's independent contractual rights. Broadly, it discards the convention of special injury and contested that simply because an issue impacts all stockholders equivalently, it doesn't necessarily render the claim derivative. In essence, it reframed the criteria to focus on individual shareholder injury, unbound by the constraints of corporate damage. Even though the Supreme Court dismissed the complaint on the grounds of lacking a valid claim, the door was left open for the shareholders. They were given the opportunity to replead according to the clarified criteria under Court of Chancery Rule 11. This high-stakes decision consequently ushered a change in the landscape of stockholder rights, rejecting the idea that all claims equally affecting shareholders are necessarily derivative and establishing new norms for pleading share-related damages.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class